Alright, welcome back. Willkommen. Today we are going to, as we leave the station, we're going to hit a track that we haven't really gone on too many times, in fact only once before. It involves adult beverages. And before we get into it, I just want to mention that I'm not encouraging, I'm not endorsing any type of alcoholic beverages or the consumption of the beverages, especially if you're not legal age to do so. But since it's the channel and it involves spicy stuff, this is part of the whole picture. And if you're old enough and you're curious enough to try it, then by all means, please do. But once again, do it safely and let's do it in moderation. Now that we have that out of the way, today I found something completely random and by accident. It is by the Boston Harbor Distillery, and it's called Demon Seed. The name kind of doesn't make you want to try any of it, but that's what caught my eye. I was like, Demon Seed, what? And it is a scorpion pepper, ginger, and maple syrup flavored whiskey. That is a mouthful. And when I read it again, scorpion pepper, ginger, and maple syrup flavored whiskey, it makes me think of Fireball. But if Fireball had a neighbor that was super pretentious and wanted to show off a lot, that would be this whiskey. Now I couldn't find anything on it. There's a learn more about St. Dunstan and the Devil in BostonHarborDistillery.com. I haven't looked it up because I literally found this and was like, oh, I have to try this. Now it's only 33.35% by volume, which is about 66.7% proof, which I'm like, did you really have to add that extra? Why didn't you just make it 66.6 proof? Come on now, lean into this. But like what I did with the Mango Habanero whiskey, which by the way, if I could have gone back and it was a very good novelty, but it is what it is. It didn't end up being anything that I would like to revisit. I'm hopeful of this, but still, with the ingredients like this, I don't know. Now, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the Mango Habanero whiskey. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up where I'm going to try it on its own. Then I'm going to try it with it in its natural habitat. And since this is whiskey, it's soda. So, but actually for me it's Pepsi Zero or Pepsi Max or Pepsi One or whatever they're calling it this week. Then I'm going to try it in a mixed cocktail, but it was really, I couldn't find anything with this. Go figure, because with that flavor profile. So I thought, let's make a version of a mule, you know, but I'm not going to put orange or anything else. I'm just going to use the mixer. And then I'm going to do something special. So first we'll have it on its own. Then we'll do the mixer. I'm using an old shot glass. I have a ginormous shot glass collection, and this is you'll see how this works here in a second. This is going to make the whiskey and Coke, or whiskey and Pepsi. I've already prepped the version of a mule. All it was a mixer, a ginger lime mixer. I thought this would go well with this one because it had the ginger in it. And then I decided to go ahead and use nature's shot glass, a habanero with the top cut off. I went ahead and just sliced down the, so I can have more. Hopefully there's no hole in, because I'm wondering if I did accidentally puncture it. But the first things first, let's go ahead and see what this bad boy smells like. First off, it has a cork. It's not like that screw top that, I mean, it doesn't really mean that it's that much better, but at least it's not that tired ass screw top that Old Smoky had. Wait for it. Ah. I'm actually smelling, oh, this is so much better already. I'm actually smelling like whiskey. Which is kind of, it's like, yes, well, it's whiskey. No, with that mango habanero one, all you smelled was mango. and which is great for a novelty. And that thing would have been great to pass around at a party, you know, for people just to try it, and that would have been it. But I ended up throwing it away because it was just the mango. That was it. As soon as you mixed it with something, the whiskey or the bourbon was gone. And don't even think about the spice, because that's the only way you got even a hint of that was with during a shot. So we shall try a little bit of this. Got a nice color to it. Okay, looked like a spider there for a second. It was like, oh great, and oh, I would have probably taken a shot of that. So, Sláinte. Infinitely better. Oh, ooh, are you kidding me? You get there's without a doubt there is pepper there. There is a scorpion. There's something that's it's got the whole mouth. It's not one of those. I wonder. I think that's it. No, there's no doubt in your mind when you take a shot of this. You feel it. It's like my tongue has is very aware that there was pepper on it, like a spiciness. So next I will try it in its natural habitat. I want to see if it disappears like it did with the no. See, I know you're old enough, but when you drink whiskey, it's usually involves the police, and we don't want that. So New Year's Eve was no. Now what this does is it kind of floats, and then as you drink it, it mixes. Unless you pour it a little too slow like I did, and then the magic's gone. I used to have one that was really, really good, but that got lost in one of my many Navy moves. The neck was a lot smaller. So, salute. Sorry, keep this in. That spice, it's there. It does not go away. I mean, not in a bad way. It's just like, if you're looking for something that has a kick to it, this is it right there. Oh my goodness. That is, oh, that's so good. Okay, now I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. It's a version of a mule. Like I said, I couldn't find anything really to be honest. I'm that ginger and that maple. I'm not really getting it. The scorpion. I'm not sure if it's scorpion. It's not going to tell me if it's scorpion because you know. No, I'm probably not going to drink all of this. I'm not very much of a mixed cocktail guy. But I'm just going to sample this. The last video I did, I tried scaling it down, and I don't think I got the ratios right because I'm not a mixologist, even though it's just simple things. But I tried making a margarita last time, and it didn't work. So I just decided to make it as it is, taste it, and then go from there. Wow. I do have a mule, an actual cup, a copper cup, but this isn't enough of it, and you can't really see it, so that doesn't translate well. Just seeing a mug, but with a lot of ice to keep it super cold, this is actually quite refreshing. I can. This is like one of those things where after you come home from work and you just like it's been one of those days. This would be it. I don't really get the spice so much. But then again, you're watering it down with, you know, a mix. Now I do have a ginger beer that I thought I might do, but I would like it to be cold, so it's still warm. I might try that with this, but so far, I will finish this later, probably while I'm watching. Well, WandaVision's over, so Guess I'll have to find something else to watch. But now for nature's shot glass. Now hopefully I didn't puncture it. So far so good. And now the seeds and everything are starting to float up on the top. So that habanero was for real. I'm gonna pack the punch. Don't recommend doing that too often. Can't tell which is giving more of a bite, but it's fun. So, well, I definitely like this one way better than my review of the old whiskey, old smoky. What was it, mango habanero? This has bite to it, has a good flavor to it too. So it's really good. I like it. I'll have to try this with the ginger beer to try an actual mule. I've got a nice burn. I can't tell if it's from the whiskey or the habanero, but definitely peaked lots of stuff in my. I just caught my teeth. So I will see you guys later, and have a nice weekend.